everybody. Thanks for being on. Be on live here in just a minute. Hey, Mark.
Hey Dave, how are we doing today?
Oh, I see my little sister, Juanita Morazan. She says, "Hello, big brother. Greetings from Honduras. I'm glad to see you. It's been a long time, and I miss you. But anyway, I do want to say hello to everybody. I see Chris Mitchum's on with us, Ruth Cornelius, Linda McElrath, and Melinda Conrad. Hello, Mark and David. And of course, uh, Jane, my little sister. And Mary Vorvich says, "Hi there, David and Mark." And Eric Brake says, "Spring temps, maybe March comes in like a lion." Yeah, I wouldn't count on it. I think it is going to come in like a lion, though, actually. Nancy Rims Turney says, "Hey, from Franklin, Kentucky." And hello to everyone over there in Franklin that's watching. I sure enjoy seeing you guys. I see Deborah Soxy's on with us, and hello. And Jessica Lash, hello, David Mark. Ruth Cornelia says, "Hi, guys." Caleb Eaton says, "Hey, y'all, ready to warm up?" And there's our friend Harley Blankenship on with us. He says, "Hello, y'all. I hope you're doing well, Harley." And Judy Bennett's with us. She says, "Hey, David Mark." Judy Walton Newton, hello, David Mark. And Jackie Mass says, "Hello, everyone." Okay, it's got everybody out of the way so far until some more ad comes on. Good to
Yep,
talk to you all. I'm glad to see you. This is our Sunday evening update, and we're a little late getting on. We meant to be on a little sooner, but you know how things go, Mark. Been a lovely
yeah,
day though, hasn't it?
it has been an absolutely gorgeous day. We got up in the upper 40s, close to 50, but not quite there. We got up to 47 here in Hopkinsville, and it's just been a sunny day. We got a couple more headed this way, and we'll eventually by midweek hit the low to mid 60s for temperatures.
Oh man, that's that's going to feel like a heat wave compared to what we've had. You know,
It
we
is. It's actually going to feel hot.
yeah, we were below freezing for gosh, I don't know. It seemed like over a week or more with temperatures near zero at night, and now we're coming into this. It's such it's such a pleasure, and the sunshine helps your spirits a little bit too. You know, this time of year, after we've been through a long, cold winter, and it's not over yet, but it's getting closer. Uh, they say it's not the end, but you can see it from here so far. So
That's right.
that's my thoughts on it. I think I got what have I got in my pocket here? Good grief, something's just oh, I got a mouse with me, so I'm going to put it over here. Boy, I tell you, I accumulate all kind. I've got so many pockets in these pants; they just accumulate stuff. And but anyway, so as we look at the radar, there's not a lot out there right now, and don't expect any anytime soon, do we?
No, not until about Wednesday. We start to pick up some rain chances, maybe a thunderstorm in that, but not looking at anything severe for that time period. And then we cool off just a little bit again.
Yeah.
So our temperatures go from the mid 60s back down into upper 40s, low 50s.
Ah, hey, Genesis Valadares, uh, Jane's daughter. Are you talking about Jane's my little sister Jane? So I'm curious to know. That would be great if it is. But anyway, while I'm looking at these things, I want to show you what it looks like in Irwin, Tennessee. We're going to take a look at one of the live cameras we have, and that is a beautiful shot. This is
It is.
eastern Tennessee, down in Irwin, Tennessee, on top of
Mm-hmm.
a forest fire tire that have a camera on it, and you can still see there's some snow up on the mountain here.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful little place. I swear, someday I'm gonna wanna be there. Uh, but you know, in due time, everything is in due time. It comes as it's supposed to. So Ashley Hyde's on, says hello. And how you doing, Ashley? Several people coming to us over on the David Powell Weather and Wisdom Facebook page that we simulcast on. Yeah, it's a nice day pretty much across the area. It's 35 degrees up on that tower, though. If we go across the way over into North Carolina, we can look at this camera here. Oh, beautiful sight. It's a beautiful sunset. And
yes, indeed.
Jane said, I just read her daughter's message and almost made her cry. I'm sorry, Jane. Yeah, you know I love you guys. I've missed you. It's been a long time. And we just got reacquainted just a few moments ago before going on. And I had lost contact with her, and someone had hacked her page, so we were out of touch for a long time. But she's out of country, so it's a real pleasure to see her again. And so, Jane, we're going to continue to stay in touch with each other. And my sister...
The picture there is showing off a little bit of why they call them the Smoky Mountains.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. And this is a little airfield up on top of one of the mountains. You see a little plane sitting there, and there's a golf course back here, although it doesn't look like it right now. But
Instead of a sand trap, they got a snow trap today.
Genesis, I appreciate you being on with us. She confirmed that was Jane's daughter, which I didn't realize. Of course, when I knew, it's been a while since I actually saw her. She was much younger, as we all were, and I can't imagine her daughters being grown and married and off in the rest of the world. But anyway, it's good to see you. Blackheart 502 says, hello, gentlemen and Thunder Buddies. I hope everyone is well. Gerald, we hope you are too. And
absolutely.
Might need to get you come by one of these days so I can get you Jessica's shirt, because I've got it sitting right here on my desk. I just don't want it to get dusty. 52 degrees in Burnsville, North Carolina, though, so that's nicer temperatures. As we go back across the area, of course, here we are right here in Hopkinsville. And over here's Franklin, Russellville, Bowling Green. So we're looking at the radar over the whole area. And let's see.
The stuff you're seeing up around Paducah is not really rain showers or anything. It's mostly just
anomalous propagation.
Radar clutter.
Anomalous propagation. I know the name for the correct name for it. That's kind of neat. But yeah, that's right. So give everybody a rundown on what they can expect, and then we'll go into the less pleasant weather we're going to talk about.
Well, as I said, we're just going to be mostly sunny to sunny all the way through about Wednesday. Highs will reach about 60 and then 66 as we go on ahead. By Wednesday, we're looking for a high around 66 in this area. So that's going to feel really, really warm compared to what we've been having. But then we go in for a rain likely and possibly thunderstorms coming in Wednesday night. By Thursday, we'll be partly sunny, and our high only be around 50 degrees. And we're just going to go on that little roller coaster here for several days. There's not a lot going on weather-wise out beyond that in the short term. Mm-hmm. So most of next week, other than a little bit of rain and maybe a thunderstorm or two in the middle of the week, we're just going to be on a little bit of a temperature roller coaster. And after that, watch out. Things start to get wilder as we go ahead.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're approaching our severe weather season, and that's a little rough out there. I'm not looking forward to it, and I know you aren't, and I know most of our viewers aren't, because most of us remember the tornadoes that have ripped through here in the past, and hopefully there won't be anything like that again. But you know what? If it is, we're going to be right here in the middle of it, aren't we?
We are. That's what we do. We always say the severe weather season around here, we're in the middle of the country like this, usually is year round. Uh-huh. But during the spring and fall, we do have maximum times when we might get it. We're heading into that time here pretty quick.
Yeah, I wanted to look at this new camera down here in Nashville. I've only looked at it once since they've had it up, but there it is. This is Nashville, Tennessee, a live shot on a new camera that's just put up. There's the it used to be called a Bell South Tower. I guess AT&T tower now. They call it the Bat Tower because it looks like a big, tall bat. Or something.
The Batman building.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Donald Lord's on with us. Says, let's see. Hey there, David Mark. Gerald says, I'm well. I'm at work trying to keep the lights on, the doors open in this place. Mark, you know what he's talking about,
That's a
right?
task in and of itself.
Yeah.
Daryl works where I retired from, so
Yeah. Aletha Williams says, hi. And Phyllis Thomas Shore says, hello, David Mark. And Janice Valadares says she is in Spain. And yeah, she's in Spain in the nursing program over there, studying to be a nurse. And
wow, that's
I
fantastic.
hear she's going to be really good at it. So we've got a viewer, see, in Spain that's on with us. Love you guys. Be sure and subscribe to the channel so you can find me in the future. And Letha Williams says, tornadoes, be safe this spring. Yeah, we're going to try our best.
We do our best always.
Yeah, I don't like getting too close to those things. Unfortunately, sometimes it can't be helped. But here's a beautiful sunset looking out in Martin, Tennessee. It's just to our southwest, so you can see what a beautiful day it is out there. I think these guys are in the low 50s, if I'm not, 49, so I was close.
Yeah, the temperatures are starting to cool back down. We're down to about we're at 44.5 here in Hopkinsville. So,
well, we wanted to talk a little bit about what's coming, and I'm going to take a look at these things. Let me get my page ready, Mark, while you're. Well, first of all, I do want to tell everybody that daylight saving time comes in on March the 9th.
9th. Yep.
March the 9th. And so here is a graphic that shows you how much daylight we actually save in the month of March. As you can see across our area, we gain 70 minutes. Hey, there's my other sister, Sheila. She says, hi, bro, and hi, Jane. And Sheila Genesis up there is from Spain. That's her daughter. So anyway, I'm sorry, old family. I'm trying to get everybody reacquainted. But anyway, so
join us tomorrow for another chapter of Dave's Family Reunion.
It's so nice because, I've had a lot of loss in my family, but the ones I have left, I sure do appreciate them. So anyway, I just thought you guys would like to see how much extra time, daylight, we're going to get as we come on. And let me see here. I want to see if there's another thing we want to look at. I tell you what, let's see, Mark, what was this first one you had me saved on Pivotal Weather?
That's the graphic for the should be the precipitation and such as we go out. And it looks like they're about done with the run, so you should be able to go all the way through it.
All right, so I'm going to just play this. This is for today, and then it goes on. The blue line there is the 540 line, which is where the cold area is. There it is coming back down over us. That's for assuming that would be Friday. And then we warm back up a little bit. But you can see we stay pretty cool. I don't see us getting really warm again right there. Even when it does come back up, we don't get overly warm. So we're going to keep an eye on it. And so anyway.
Lots of activity kind of going by north and south of us, but we'll have to wait and see what happens there.
And I'm going to slow it down just a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I take that back. I slowed it down too much and started it back up. That looks like a little bit of this is for March 10th. And that is a time
into the 11th. Yeah.
We're a little worried about that. And so if it gets bad, we're going to let you know. So don't worry yet. It's still way out there, and anything could happen. I jumped it on up a little too far, I think. I did. I jumped it all the way to the end, so let me back it up some.
Yeah, and again, these storms that they're showing are way far out in the models.
Yep.
They'll probably change back and forth a dozen times before they get anywhere close enough to really start looking at them intently as far as what they're going to be.
Yeah,
they do show a general trend.
Yeah, here's our temperature profile. This, of course, is today. And so as I move it forward, I'm going to just, I don't know if I want to move it forward or just play it.
Well, that's the thing of it is with the temperatures, it bounces back and forth so much that if you don't take it kind of slow, it's hard to interpret.
All right, here is, this is on Wednesday, and there you see our high that day is going to be about 63 degrees. That's pretty warm. And then we going on through time. This is this also shows the low temperatures at night. And so then we get back up again, and there's the cold air back in as we knew it was going to be. This is on Friday the 28th. Let's see what happens. So next weekend, as we get ready to go into March 1st, and this is March 1st, you can see that the cold is knocking on our door. We get back up a little bit. Don't get overly cold, but anyway, it's just chilly. It doesn't really look overly cold. The daytime, we're looking at mild days and cool nights, and so I'm going to continue to move on here. We get back up into the low 60s, upper 50s, low 60s on the 5th. Now, up in here is getting close. I think right here is it. This is on the 5th. And you see our temperature there is approaching 70 degrees. Now, this is projected. Does not mean that's what we're going to get to. That's a little warm for this time of year as we got cold air kind of close. And you kind of see that now
it does dive down on top of us. Yeah.
It gets right chilly. There's 30 degrees there on Friday the 7th. It comes back up a little bit during the day, but we stay generally cool. And I saw one that was a low of 26 there. And this kind of matches up with that storm coming in. And that's why it's a little bit something to be concerned about. We're going to watch it. This is at the end of the run. So on the 11th, we're looking at 49 degrees. So we're not overly warm, but I'm going to tell you, looking on out there a little further, I can see some pretty serious weather. Mark, what do you think?
Yeah, everybody is starting to pick up on it now that the latter part of March, as we get on through the Ides of March and go on forward, we're going to be looking at more and more chances for storms and severe weather. It's going to be a very wild spring from what everything is showing. We're going to have colder air trying to push down on top of the warmer air to the south of us, as we've said, and that's just going to put us right in the battle zone for possibility of severe weather.
Now, I'm looking at a map here of supercell composite, and you don't see much right now. Then we're getting into March as I continue to advance this. This is the 4th. Then we see a little hint at supercells, just briefly. Then we get a little bit more of a chance. This is on the 5th. Still nothing too concerning so far.
It may be way out at the end of the model run.
That's what I'm looking for now. Okay, I'm about as far as it's going to go. Well, I don't see what we were
expecting. The previous run had an area for supercell development in our area for the 11th. So again,
well, this is going to come and go, as time goes by. And I do want to take a look at Zoom Earth, but I'm going to go off back to the radar temporarily until hello, there you are. Wow, that was weird.
Yeah.
Had a blackout.
Yeah.
But just because Zoom Earth is a nice thing to see. Here we go. I got it right here.
There you go.
There
I was going to say, it doesn't take long for it to come up.
No, this is an existing satellite photograph. You know that sun is already set and lights are coming on now here around us. And as the sun begins to go further below the horizon, and it sits in the west, so it's a little lighter out here. And you can kind of see, I'm going to look at the wind fields because this is going to show us when or where our next storm is going to be. I don't see I see a storm right here, another storm right here. Yeah. And there's one that looks like the Aleutian Low reforming.
Could be. We'll have to wait and see. Those storms up there that are coming ashore, that's bringing a atmospheric river, as they call it, to the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, there's another one right there. There's some concerning stuff here. There's 1, 2, 3, 3 storms right here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, gosh, there's a lot of storms out here in the Pacific. So what does that mean? Well, let's look over here. First of all, you can see we were talking about the polar vortex. It's centered right there. You can see the rotation around it. That's where the polar vortex is. It looks like it's reloaded a little bit. Let's look at the temperatures, and that will give us a better idea. And there you can see, especially up here, there's 11 below zero. There's 22 below. As we go further north, there's, I don't know, it's pretty cold.
Basically, what we're saying is there's a little bit of a warm up for right now, but we are not done with the cold quite yet.
No, we're not. Hey, there's Dave on with us. He's in Huntington, West Virginia. Hey, Dave, welcome aboard. He says, let's see here. He says, hey, David, Mark, and Thunder Buddies, GTSY. Let's see.
Good to see you.
Oh, is that what it means? Good for you. Thanks for telling us. I haven't gotten up to date on all these abbreviations, but I'm learning them. Let's see here. So you can see there's still a lot of cold air up here in the Arctic. And I guess what I need to look at and see if we still have the cross-polar flow. I can find that out by the winds. Well, we do, but it's taking a long way around. This is Siberia, where the real cold air is. It's coming back up, and it goes way up here before it starts coming back. So, yeah,
it's still feeding in kind of to the maritime areas of Canada there.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. So, anyway, let's just a quick look around as we go back to the satellite. Just say, hey, there's the Earth, and it looks nice, and we're all glad to be here. Let me go down here to Honduras, where my sister is. It looks like she's got some partly cloudy skies. I think she's in Tegucigalpa, and yeah, it's a decent day there. It doesn't look like any big storms or anything. So hopefully,
I have been to Tegucigalpa.
Oh yeah, mission trip, I'll bet.
Mission trip, and I was also down there in the military.
Well, you know what? I'm looking at the temperatures. It's nice there. She's got about 72 degrees there in Tegucigalpa, and very nice weather. So, yeah, that's a nice place. I ought to go down there and see her one of these days. But anyway, I just thought you guys would like to see all this stuff. Let's go on back here. And, we're talking about the severe weather, Mark, and that is always not a pleasant thing. But I got to tell you, a lot of folks have been inquiring about storm shelters. I hope my good friends, you're welcome, Jane. She says, thank you for checking her weather. So I can do that now. I can do all kinds of stuff. She wants me to come see her. Well, I'll have to take some time off to do that one of these days. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you
what is this time off you speak of?
Yeah, well, I know we haven't had much of that, have we?
No, we haven't.
I still haven't recuperated from all the hours of streaming here a while back, and it's just, but we'll get there one of these days soon. What was I saying? What was my train of thought? We were talking about severe weather. So our friends over at Mid-South Storm Shelters, I know they're getting some inquiries. I haven't talked to them. I'm going to talk to them this week, but if you're thinking about a storm shelter, now's the time to do it. So take a look at this right here. What would you do when severe storms with tornadoes threaten you and your family? If you have planned properly, you will have a storm shelter nearby that is strong, safe, and will save your family's life. Mid-South Storm Shelters provide just that. They blend well with the landscape and are proven lifesavers. When the weather gets severe, have no fear with a Mid-South Storm Shelter. Call today at 270-725-6020. And, of course, we can't forget our good friend Michael Vance at Michael Vance Contracting Roofing. If you got a problem with your roof, hey, give old Michael a call. He'll be glad to talk to you. Whether you have a commercial or a residential roof, they're the best in the business. So I wouldn't have them on my page if they weren't the best. Well, I might have him, but I like him anyway. But no, actually they're the best. But he also has a Lakeside Campground Marina, and there's a website. Visit lakesidecampground.com. And we're going to be showing a commercial on that here pretty soon. It's getting close to time. It won't be long. And then also, we've got our good friend Katie Moyer over at Kentucky Hemp Works. Now, should I show the salve or should I show the fishing attraction? Because it's getting close to fishing time. What do you think?
It is. We haven't shown the fishing attractant
All right.
much, so go ahead
So
and show
so
that.
take a look at this other product Katie has, and I guarantee you're going to want to get a hold of this one. So take a look at this, and it really works. If you want to give yourself an edge in catching fish, you have to try Kentucky Hemp Works Fish Attractant. It is so easy to use, even a child can do it. A drop or two on your bait will yield amazing results.
I got him.
Make your fishing trip memorable. Catch lots of fish with Kentucky Hemp Works Fishing Attractant. Look for it in our online store at dpww.shop. Supplies are going fast, so place your order today. And I tell you what, her daughter sure had a big time catching that fish.
She did.
And it worked. It was truly, after they added that stuff to it, I mean, it wasn't long at all. She caught a fish, and so that's admirable. But there's our online store address at dpww.shop, and it also has a link, and we're going to get that up here pretty quick at shopweatherandwisdom.com. The one you see up there is one into our regular merch where you'll find Katie's hemp work stuff, and you'll see some of our stuff, the koozies and things of that sort. And then the Shop Weather and Wisdom has apparel, and we're in the process right now adding designs to that, but you'll see shirts, hoodies, all kinds of things there. And so take a look at it if you get a chance, and you'll find more stuff as it comes on. Anyway, let's see, Mark. I paid all the bills there, I think. So
I think so.
Let me see if I can get Lakeside Campground's camera up. And doggone it, it's not there. Okay, so let's see. Let's try the. There we go. There's WKD. Ah, good grief! Thank you very much, whoever did that. We'll try this one. And that's supposed to be the Katie's camera, but they're looking down at something, I guess. So looks like they need a call from Michael Vance or something.
Yes, they do.
But anyway, let's try the elevator cam, see if we can get that one to work. And it's not going to work either. Okay, I'm going to give up on it. Let's just go back to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could check in up at Spirit Lake.
You know what? That's a good idea. Let's go to Spirit Lake, one of the places we always go look at. And here it is. This is in northern Iowa. And, whoa, did I see it? 56 degrees? Woo-oo.
Yeah.
And
we checked it a bit earlier. It was 60 degrees up there.
And it's melting. I can see little puddles of water out here. Wow. Well, anyway. Yeah. So it is 56 degrees, and I wouldn't be out fishing on that lake now, like the way they do.
No, I would tend not to trust the ice too much when it starts getting that warm.
Mary Vorvich says, hola to your relatives. Thank you, Mary. I'm sure they saw. I guess they're still with me anyway. I probably have them so mesmerized. No, I'm just kidding. Linda McElrath says, I would love to be out there fishing today. Boy, wouldn't it be nice to have caught fish like that? But I definitely want to get some of her fishing attractant before I do that. I think that's going to be great. Eric Brake, Katie's downtown cam seems to reset occasionally. I guess that's what happened to it. Thank you, Eric. Carla Baines, looks like good weather this week. It does. It looks
for the most part. A little bit wet in the middle of the week, but that's okay.
And be sure to subscribe, everyone. We use the subscriptions to help update our equipment, and I know that you guys are enjoying some of the stuff we're able to bring to you. And what we got going on out here? Go to Boise and see. Okay, they got some showers and storms out there. They got a special weather statement, but the radar isn't penetrating these mountains up here. There's one here in Missoula. Let's see what they got. Yeah, it looks like. I wonder if that's snow. I can find out. No. It just seems like it's, well, I guess I could go in here and just see what it's talking about. Special weather statement. Come on here. Winter driving conditions from intense snowfall rates of 1 inch per hour. Radar indicate. Okay, so I guess it's snowfall, but it looked like it was showing up as rainfall. That's weird. So this is really heavy snowfall going on. So, okay, never mind about that. Let's go on out here to our original destination, which is Mount Shasta. And here we are. It looks like it's shrouded in clouds up here. We can't see the mountain. If you could, it would go up about like this, and it would be covered in snow. It's 42 degrees, though. That's what I wanted to see. But this is the town of Mount Shasta, and it is absolutely a beautiful place to visit. Boy, those clouds and stuff is really moving. They've got some wind going. Linda McElroy said, I was born in the Mojave Deserts, and I love the mountains. Yeah, I've been in the Mojave Desert, too. It wasn't where I like to stay. I was ready to get
the mountains,
yeah.
Any of the mountains out west, the Rockies are on out that way. They're beautiful up there.
They are. They really are. So I thought you guys would like to see this. We do take these tours around. These are live cameras as they're actually happening. There's nothing recorded about it. It's 47 degrees, so it's a fairly pleasant day out there. Most of the places are fairly pleasant around. I'll come back over towards, well, we might as well stop in Texas here real quick at Amarillo. Amarillo, my morning. Oh, I'm sorry, I started singing. Again, another nice day. Sun's getting ready to set there as well. So I thought you guys would like to see that. 64 degrees. So anyway, so Mark, I've got to say that I am a little concerned about a severe season that's coming. It does look pretty nasty for tornadoes.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope it's not as bad as it looks. I don't, it always looks bad to start with, and really once you get into it, it's not so bad. So let's keep our fingers crossed that it's not going to be so bad. But I'll keep you posted on it.
Yeah.
And we certainly aren't going to leave you. We're in the process of upgrading all of our software. Everything that's on the screen here is possibly going to change pretty soon as we're getting closer and closer to unveiling the big surprise I had for everyone. And it's going to be interesting. I'm hoping that we can pull this off pretty soon before we get too much into severe season. And I think it'll be very beneficial for all of us. Anyway, anything else you got to say, Mark? We've been on for about 35 minutes. We'll tell you, everybody, that our next scheduled update will be on Wednesday at about the same time, about 4 o'clock. Usually we'll go on, and we'll stay on for about 30, 40 minutes. But if you do happen to miss it, you can always play it back because we don't take our posts down after they're on. So hopefully you'll be able to catch us live as we come back on Wednesday. If anything happens between now and then, obviously we're going to come on, but it's pretty quiet, boring kind of weather right now, right?
Yeah, it is. And the only thing I'd tell everybody is enjoy it while it lasts, and keep in the back of your mind that as spring comes on, so does severe weather season.
Absolutely. And I guess that's it for our broadcast today. I hope you all enjoyed it, and it was good to see you all, especially my sisters. I can't tell you how special that was. So thank you for joining us, and I guess we'll see you on Wednesday. And if I don't see you here, I'll see you here.
Bye, everyone.